Your victory has demonstrated that no person anywhere in the world should not dare to dream of wanting to change the world for a better place. For a revolution is not just a question of pulling a trigger. Its purpose is to create a fair, just society. As a leader, one must sometimes take actions that are unpopular, or whose results will not be known for years to come. It was a useful reminder that all men, even the most seemingly cold-blooded, have a core of decency, and that if their heart is touched, they are capable of changing. We forgive, but not forgotten. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. Then he becomes your partner. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. He knew when to compromise, yet he never compromised his principles. He was a militant, yet a militant who knew how to plan, assess concrete situations, and emerge with rational solutions to problems. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Although I am a gregarious person, I love solitude even more. Like the gardener, a leader must take responsibility for what he cultivates. He must mind his work, try to repel enemies, preserve what can be preserved, and eliminate what cannot succeed. It is most unusual to return to a place that has changed in ways you yourself have altered. Having resentment against someone is like drinking poison and thinking it will kill your enemy. It is said that no one truly knows a nation until one has been inside its jails. Life has a way of forcing decisions on those who vacillate. No one eye born hating another person because of the color of his skin, or his background, or his religion. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love, for love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. I realized that they could take everything from me, except my mind and my heart. They could not take those things I still had control over, and I decided not to give them away. Losing a sense of time is an easy way to lose one's grip and even one's sanity. When you are young and strong, you can stay alive on your hatred, but realized later, they can take everything from me, except my mind and heart. Democracy meant all men were to be heard, and a decision was taken together. As a people, majority rule was a foreign notion. A minority was not to be crushed by a majority. There are times when a leader must move out ahead of the flock, go off in a new direction, confident that he is leading his people the right way. Let your courage rise with danger. Politics can be strengthened by music, but music has a potency that defies politics. If you talk to a man in a second language, you're talking to his brain. If you talk to him in his mother language, you're talking to his heart. To make peace with an enemy, one must work with that enemy, and that enemy becomes one's partner. I did not have an unlimited library to choose from on Robben Island. We had access to many unremembered mysteries, and detective novels, and all the works of Daphne du Maurier, but little more. I was not a messiah, but an ordinary man who had become a leader because of extraordinary circumstances. What freedom am I being offered, while the organization of the people remains banned? Only free men can negotiate. A prisoner cannot enter into contracts. We fought injustice wherever we found it, no matter how large or how small, and we fought injustice to preserve our own humanity. She married a man who soon left her. That man became a myth, and then that myth returned home and proved to be just a man after all. I was a young man who attempted to make up for his ignorance with militancy. It will forever remain an accusation and a challenge to all men and women of conscience that it took as long as it has before all of us stood up to say, enough is enough. Tread softly, breathe peacefully, laugh hysterically. Violence was the only weapon that would destroy apartheid. If I had my time over, I would do the same again. So would any man who dares call himself a man. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin, or his background, or his religion. If they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. Men have different capacities and react differently to stress, but the stronger ones raised up the weaker ones, and both became stronger in the process. But the hard facts were that 50 years of nonviolence had brought the African people nothing, but more and more repressive legislation, and fewer rights. Don't judge a person by his success stories, but only with how many times the person stood up after falling down.